It was not an ideal introduction to P.E.I. for Phước Tran. The Vietnamese woman and her family arrived on the island May 1st, filled with anticipation for a promising future ahead in the province. They had already secured a place to live in Chinatown, having signed a lease online, and he transferred the deposit and first month's rent, totaling $3,200 to the property manager. They arrived late in the evening due to a delayed flight. The property manager declined to show them to their unit after hours, telling them to get a hotel room instead, and he would provide them with the keys and show them to the unit the following day. That's according to WhatsApp text messages between the two parties and reviewed by SaltWire. Tran says when she asked the property manager if he could cover the hotel costs, he refused and told her he did not want to rent to the family anymore, citing they were causing him too much headache. That evening, Tran, her husband, and their two young children were left scrambling to find a hotel room in a city they were not yet familiar with.
I think those days will make our family very disappointed and significantly distressed, given that this is the first time we landed in P.E.I. Everything was new, and there's nothing certain about the accommodation for my families, including the two kids, one's 11 and another 6 years old.
The property manager told Tran through text messages he would return the money the next day, but he failed to do so. So she went to the Island Regulatory and Appeals Commission to file a dispute on May 2nd. SaltWire made multiple attempts to schedule an in-person interview with the property manager since early June, but he did not show up for the appointments, often citing health reasons. On June 16th, more than a week after SaltWire first contacted the property manager, Tran received an e-transfer of $500 from him. The remaining outstanding rent and deposit was sent to her on June 17th. Tran says her family deserved an additional amount as compensation because they had to pay for the 2-day hotel stay while searching for a rental property, in addition to the emotional distress the situation has caused them. But for now, she says she just wants to leave that experience behind and focus on her family's new life here on the island.
I don't want to put much emotional feeling into this story anymore, because my life just started here in P.E.I. and I still have many tasks to finish with my family to ensure we can establish in these new areas.
SaltWire also reached out to Iraq for comment. The commission declined. It said in an email statement that matters at this level are considered private and confidential. In Chinatown, I'm Nguyen for SaltWire.